second quarter and you're kind of out of it once the third quarter started?
I mean, it's like the starting gates opened up and then the horses ran out. I mean, that third quarter was crazy. I mean, it just blitzed us, man. The athleticism and the speed and the length, and they got ahead and we were just catching up the entire way. I mean, we couldn't get the game under control.
You seem to be enjoying the matchup.
Oh man, that was fun, dude. It was fun early on, third quarter. I mean, it was fun. I mean, it was like, it's competition is a beautiful thing. It's like you compete against a guy and. You try different things, and sometimes you get the best of them, sometimes you get the best of you, and it's like, that back and forth at that level is, man, it's fun, man. It was phenomenal. I said, you long son of a, and I hadn't played against him in a while. I forgot how long he was, and it was just. Man, it was just fun, man, and I got a great laugh. I mean, I spent literally the entire summer showing them my pump fake and how to draw fouls, and then they both fell for it. As soon as they fell for it, they were like, "Damn," and like that type of stuff is the stuff that I'll miss. It's the competition. It's the competition, man. Those guys crossing you up and scoring on you, and then you coming back and stopping them and stuff like that, man. That's the fun stuff.
Seems like ever since you announced your impending retirement, you've been smelling the roses from game to game. Friday is your last Christmas game, 16th NBA record. What are you feeling?
I feel very honored by that. I haven't played so many games on Christmas, and being in so many households during a very special time. It's been a wonderful experience, and I'm looking forward to to playing this last one.
Christmas games that you might
Yeah, the Boston one in 09. Boston one in 09. That was a really special one. We were really looking forward to it, and it was like, most of the time Christmas you can kind of enjoy the time in the morning with your family and so forth. But for that game, I think we were all a little chippy in the morning. We were all kind of Grinch-like, in the morning.
You put Bryant on that list of top 5 guys you face over your NBA career. What is it about him that makes him special?
I think it's his versatility. He can. When he first came in the league, he was much better going left. And since he's been in the league, he's made the adjustment to his game. He's comfortable going right and pulling up and shooting. It's kind of an odd thing, but he's mastered that. So now he can go left and shoot and go right and shoot, and he can do it all. And he plays with no fear, right? I'd still like to see him post more. I mean, he'd be unstoppable on the block at his size, and but he's just a fantastic player.
And you said you spent all summer showing him that pump fake. Where were you talking about?
The USA team. I mean, I just go over it with them, and how to. This is 2012, and working with them on that stuff, and so, as soon as they fell for it, they knew it. It's like, come on, damn it, seriously. You know what I mean? They say, it looked like you're going to shoot. I said, yeah, no, that's the point. You know what I mean? But yeah, it felt good to get him with that one.
How long ago was that playoff series? That was kind of the first playoff series that they had when they were like those young bucks, right? Where you guys beat them on your way.
Yeah, we had
How long ago does that feel?
like an eternity. I mean, we had a tough time with them in that series. I mean, we knew that they were coming, and it felt good to get out of that one.
You play a game Friday. How does that alter how you celebrate the holiday?
It doesn't. I think for this game it's even better, right? Because it's a night game, so you get a chance to really enjoy the time with your family, and really get a chance to watch the kids celebrate what Santa brought them, and and then later on in the day come and play a game. But usually it's always like noon, 2 o'clock game, something like that, right?
Are you doing it more, or is it just different?
What's
You see the competition. Are you doing it more, or is it?
No, I think it's just I'm showing it a lot more. I'm so damn happy about it, so damn thankful for it. You know what I mean? But I've always enjoyed it to this magnitude. I just enjoyed it internally, and that's why it was always so anxious to go out and compete against these guys because that's the most fun. Is trying to figure those puzzles out. You know what I mean?
So you're competing, but you guys are losing a lot.
Yeah.
Like, how are you smiling or digesting this right now?
I mean, listen, you can't, you have to be realistic about, what we're facing and where we are right now as a team and as an organization. I mean, you can train a cat all you want to bark. The damn cat's not going to bark. You know what I mean? There's no sense in yelling at it. Simple as that. Well, I think for a while there he was in a really good rhythm. Now it's just a matter of him kind of getting it back, and probably have him out there playing with me a little bit more, just to be able to help him through different situations, being there next to him a little bit. But he's playing in a great rhythm for a while now. He just got to get it back.
Where do you sense he's at just in terms of getting his trust?
I mean, that just comes with time. You just got to go out there and continue to play and continue to put the puzzle together. It's just trial and error.
Did you realize coming into this game that you were going to enjoy the matchup with Kevin that much? Or is that
Oh,
just
yeah.
So what are the matchups going forward the rest of this year, or games you are looking forward to that you think you're going to enjoy?
Dwayne, when I see him again, right? LeBron. James, I always like. All the marquee guys, man. It's like, going through it one more time, and you get a chance to match up with them a little bit. I wish I had a chance to guard Russell a little bit tonight because, those are the things that I'll miss. It's those matchups.
Acerca de la competencia que estás hablando, jugar contra Durant en la noche y anotar unas cuantas canastas, háblame de esa competencia contra él.
No, me divirtió mucho jugando contra de él. Él es uno de los mejores jugadores en todo el mundo. Para mí, me divierto muchísimo jugando contra de él.
Bryant said that when you're playing well, you guys beat out the people when you're not. I don't know, they can't seem to step up. Why do you think that is, and how do you guys go about it?
I mean, it's just trying to. For me, it's if I can control the game as much as possible. Obviously, it puts us in a better position, right? Making shots in the first half, it's kind of got going and had my hand in a little bit of everything. God damn, dude, I'm almost 40, dude. I can't do that every night. You know what I mean? As much as I try to. So try to push them as much as possible to fend for themselves a little bit, and you only do that through experience, right? Guarding Russell in the post, not going down there and double teaming, right? You got to figure that out for yourself. You got to take that stand. You got to man up and play them, right? So it's those little things, that I have to do.
Did you think twice about dumping again tonight?
I did, but I had one out of my system on the break, right? So then I was like, yo, dude, I'm seriously not gonna push it. Not gonna push it. I had a couple times to try it, but I'm not gonna push it.
About a sore shoulder then for the next.
I wasn't worried about the shoulder so much. I thought about dunking the one with my left hand because I just had the better angle to do it, but I didn't want to push my lower body too much.
Thanks, guys.